as we said, in Louisville, the world-famous Kentucky Derby is tomorrow. Today, it's the ladies' turn, the Kentucky Oaks.
We have live team coverage from Churchill Downs, so let's begin with Lee and Haley. They're hanging out trackside.
How are you?
Hello, hello. Welcome back to Louisville. We're here live at Churchill Downs, as they just said, for the 145th running of the Kentucky Oaks. It is all about the fillies today. It is such a wonderful day here in Louisville. After the rain stopped, we are now having such a lovely time, and there are so many people here today.
That's the thing. Todd Schrupp asked me earlier about how's the crowd look, and it looks jam-packed. So we got a huge contingent here to watch the Oaks, which will take place in just a few moments.
Yes, you know, because everybody always talks about the huge Derby crowd. It's hard to imagine ever topping that. I mean, we probably will. It always amazes me how many people are here for the Derby. But it is packed today, and, of course, everybody playing along with the rules. Most everyone you see is wearing pink or some sort of pink in their outfit because, of course, it is a race for the fillies in the Kentucky Oaks. But also, the other big reason people are wearing pink today is because of cancer survivors. The big survivors parade of different forms of cancer going on today here at Churchill Downs in honor of survivors, and of course wearing pink for that as well.
Yeah, so a lot of people are participating, including Finland vodka, which is
Finlandia.
Finlandia vodka, which is making the special Lily drink, which we'll learn more about a little bit later. But it's a great way to help out a great cause, and it looks like Easter Sunday with everybody dressed up in pink.
It really, really does. I kind of forget that Easter already came by.
Yeah.
But yes, again, we are so thankful that the rain cleared up. We're hoping it's going to stay that way for the rest of the day. We've both been on Jill's case all day saying, please tell us it's going to stay this way. Let's get right to live to meteorologist Jill Swed. She is standing by here at the track as well. Hi, Jill.
Hello there. Yeah, it seems like just as I rolled into town, we pushed all of the rain out. I'm not going to say I'm the reason why the sun is out this afternoon here at Churchill Downs, but it's a coincidence, I guess you could say. We have been dealing with clouds with some occasional breaks for sunshine as we've been going through the afternoon, but really those clouds creating for a nice backdrop for all the bright pink that we're seeing across Churchill Downs this afternoon. Starting off this morning, though, totally different story. Just the rain since midnight made the second wettest Derby on record, but right now we're starting to clear things out, not just here in Louisville, but also across most of central and eastern Kentucky. Let's head straight over to the Max Track Live Doppler, where we are seeing those showers and thunderstorms still hanging on across eastern Kentucky. Some of them on the strong side, producing torrential rain, some gusty winds, even frequent lightning, and those are going to continue to push off to the east as we continue throughout these evening hours. And just now, we're going to enjoy a couple of dry hours as we continue throughout the evening, perfectly timed for all the festivities here at Churchill Downs here on Oaks Day. Temperature-wise, we have been seeing things cooling off following the rain, but now we are back into the 70s, a rather warm afternoon with temperatures running in the low to mid 70s across the area. And as we look towards post time, we should be keeping those temperatures fairly level-headed in the low to mid 70s again, with mostly cloudy skies across the downs. So conditions have improved for all the spectators. How about conditions on the track? We're now going to head live to the paddock where racing expert Todd Schrupp is standing by. Hi, Todd.
All right, we're obviously having some issues with the mic there for Todd Schrupp. We'll get back to him in a moment. You know, I thought I could hear him from over there in the paddock. But anyway, he was going to take a look at some Derby odds. I don't know if we're going to do that, if we're going to go ahead and take a look at the Oaks odds. But we are just not too far away from about an hour and 20 minutes away from the Oaks, so why not start there and let's take a look at Oaks odds.
And the storyline is, can anyone take down Bellafina? You see him right there. See her right there, breaking from post 4 at 9 to 5 odds. Bellafina, great on the West Coast, but the one time she was shipped east was in the Breeders' Cup Juvenile and the Phillies race, and actually lost to Jaywalk, who you'll see coming out of the 7 post. And you see right there, we also have Lady Apple, 9 to 1 odds, Champagne Anyone, and then
you got the others. There's Jaywalk, one of the co-third choices there, and now at 6 to 1 odds. Actually, it has changed. Now Champagne Anyone at 7 to 1. She was actually just 6 to 1. Now has moved to 7. Restless Rider on the outside for trainer Kenny McPeak. Now your second choice at 5 to 1 odds. Kenny not real excited about the fact that he was on the far outside with this filly because he's just afraid she's going to be coming from too too far out on the outside into that first turn, trying to get towards the rail and make her move.
And then 12 with Street Band, really interesting too, because you have Sophie Doyle riding.
That's right, trying to become just the second female ever to win the Kentucky Oaks there. All right, so that kind of gives you a little rundown of how the odds are shaping up now, the live odds for the Kentucky Oaks. Let's now talk about the Kentucky Derby and check in with Todd Schrupp. Hey, Todd.
Hey. Big story, obviously, this week was the scratch of Omaha Beach. We woke up this morning, another scratch in the Kentucky Derby Hakal. That left Bob Baffert, after they adjusted the morning line, with the 3 morning line favorites for the Kentucky Derby. But a very underreported story was a jockey change. Cutting Humor will now have the services of Mike Smith. Now that Mike Smith is available with Omaha Beach out, Corey Lannery is out on Cutting Humor, and Mike Smith is on. That kind of set the internet on fire, with a lot of people weighing in on opinions on that. But with Mike Smith now aboard at Cutting Humor, that horse down from 30-1 to 22-1. As we said, both Hakal and Omaha Beach are out. Win, who had a very troubled trip last time out in the Toyota Bluegrass Stakes at Keeneland, kind of the wise guy horse, sitting up on the board at 14-1. Master Fencer coming in from Japan. The road to the Kentucky Derby leads through Japan, and Master Fencer is the horse that showed up here from Japan. A huge long shot at 50-1, and should be one of 3 horses for trainer Bob Baffert as game winner. Another one is Roadster. Game winner won the Breeders' Cup Juvenile over this surface last year at Churchill Downs and is up on the board at 6-1, getting a lot of play. But after the absence of Omaha Beach, the question would be, where would the money go? Who would be the post-time favorite? Right now in the early wagering for the Kentucky Derby, it's going to 2 horses, Improbable and Tacitus. Wagering on the Kentucky Derby continues. The question is what type of weather we'll end up tomorrow. Right now the track is fast, headed towards the Kentucky Oaks, but anything's a possibility tomorrow with a great percentage of showers.
All right, Todd, thank you.
Thank you, buddy.
We're so lucky to have Todd, by the way. He's one of the best in the business, and to be working for us, it's a steal for us.
That's right. It's a shame we don't pay him.
Yeah, coup d'etat for LEX 18.
Yes, no, we love Todd. He is an expert, and I always ask him personally after he gets done with his shots.
Yeah.
I'm like, but really, though, who should I put my money on? Because he will give you great advice. He is an expert. We're so lucky to have him, that's for sure.
We mentioned earlier the Lily, which is the official drink of the Oaks Day here at Churchill Downs. Mm-hmm. So Michael Burke, who is in the infield, I guess that's sort of the drink of the day as a social experience for anybody, whether you're really in Millionaires Row or you're in the infield, and that's where Michael is today.
That's right. It's a delicious drink. Let's get a look at how folks are enjoying the Lily today.
When in Kentucky on Oaks Friday, you do as the Kentuckians do.
I've sold a couple drinks. I think it'll pick up. It's going to be a really pretty day here.
Everyone comes here to drink a Lily because they're at the Oaks celebrating this Kentucky tradition.
And the tradition here begins early in the morning.
You'd be shocked. A lot of people want some vodka for breakfast, so.
You're already drinking at 11 o'clock. Are they pouring a good Lily this year?
They are. It's really good. Actually, I was just telling my wife how good it is. So even has fruit in it. So
that means it could pass for a legit breakfast drink. And that might be the sales pitch for this young vendor from Lexington, who knows when he's on duty.
I don't usually take samples of them. They're $15, but I like them pretty well. But it's a beautiful day at Churchill Downs, and I hope you guys join us this weekend.
It's only Kentucky's biggest weekend of the year. I mean, where else are you going to find a signature drink?
Every year we're here, we have plenty of these glasses. So, we have a whole, pretty much a whole kitchen full of these glasses.
It's a special feeling, I think. I think that's what makes it so great. And the cup. You get to take home an awesome souvenir. Come on down, we'll make you up a Lily or a finish line.
Yeah, that's the great thing about this whole day is that the way people buy into whatever the tradition is.
Yes.
So if it's dressing in pink, if it's having the Lily, it's just fun to be a part of a really long tradition.
Yeah, and I love what that guy said. He said their kitchen is full of those souvenir Lily glasses. That makes me feel better because a whole cabinet in my kitchen literally has Lily glasses in it. And I'm always like, I need to donate these or something. I have too many.
It also means you have a problem.
I drink water out of them. Only water. But hey, they don't just have the Lily today, so a lot of people may not be making it in for the Oaks today. They might be just coming for the Derby. They serve the Lily all weekend, and you get one of those commemorative
glasses. Of course, tomorrow
glasses.
the official drink is the mint julep, though,
That's
as
right.
we all know.
That is right. And thanks to our friends at Liquor Barn for telling us that you can buy pre-mixes of that.
That's right, yeah.
What was I can't remember what distillery it was that had it. That's already Old Forester. Old Forester has it premixed as well. Yeah. And, of course, our friends from Woodford Reserve, they're the official bourbon of the Kentucky Derby. They're going to make mint juleps for you right as well. All righty, that's going to do it for us for now, live here in Louisville at Churchill Downs for the Kentucky Oaks. Right now, we'll send it back to the studio in Lexington.
Thanks, Lee and Haley.